5:18 here in San Diego, we are working through several chances of showers as we head toward the weekend and through the weekend. For today, Thursday, we're going to be holding on to cloud cover pretty steadily throughout the day. Temperatures are barely going to make it to 60, if that. Many of our models keep us in the upper 50s. It looks like the warmest we'll get in San Diego itself, downtown, about 59 degrees. That'll likely come within that 11 to about 2 p.m. stretch. Otherwise, though, expect the 50s pretty much through and through for the day. Over the course of the weekend, temperatures do warm up by a few degrees, not by much. We'll likely get to the low and maybe even mid 60s. What we're watching out, though, in particular for each day is a daily opportunity at wet weather. Today, that sticks to about 10% for Thursday. However, going from late Thursday into Friday, we watch the arrival of this first trough of low pressure, this first atmospheric river. And notice it's still pretty uniform as it travels farther south toward about the Santa Barbara area into about 8:30, 9 p.m. tonight. As it keeps traveling farther south, we'll see it slowly break apart. And as it breaks apart, it gives us less and less of an opportunity for that widespread precipitation. So by 2 a.m., it's over about the LA area, moving toward Orange County. And then notice by 6 a.m., when we originally expected it to just keep traveling south in our direction, it will likely have almost broken apart entirely. And that means that that first wave will be lucky to bring us even a few hundredths of an inch. That's that first one that kind of sweeps by. Here's the second trough of low pressure that will come in over the course of Saturday and Sunday. So late Saturday, early Sunday. Looks like this has a bit more promising first wave of precipitation, and that'll come likely throughout the day on Sunday. Gives us a little bit of a residual activity going into early Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon or so. Between the two, between Friday and Sunday, we're hoping for maybe a tenth of an inch, and I think that's a generous model. I think we are instead likely going to pick on maybe a few hundredths of an inch in a couple select spots, and there may be a couple mountain locations that will pick up on, say, a tenth of an inch. Temperatures this afternoon are trending slightly cooler than yesterday, upper 50s pretty much across the county, and then we'll warm up by just a hair throughout the weekend and next week. 60s in place still, will stay below average all the way through next week, with clouds clearing up quite a bit after Sunday. We'll get some sunshine for Tuesday through Thursday of next week, but still going to stay in that below average range. Deserts will almost entirely stay dry is what we're expecting. Mountains will get those heavier accumulations, and by heavier again, I mean maybe a tenth of an inch. So still staying light overall, maybe a little bit of a drizzle that could come to fruition for Friday and for Sunday, but otherwise we've been seeing less and less precipitation as we head toward this upcoming weekend. Ned and Eric.